Tudor just released 2 new watches. They're not the typical watch that you would expect from them. So Tudor just released 2 new watches in collaboration with the Alinghi Red Bull Racing team. What is the Alinghi Red Bull Racing team? It is a competitor on the America's Cup Sailing Championship, one of the most important and probably most prestigious sailing championships in the world. And therefore it's not quite surprising that Tudor paired up with the Alinghi Red Bull Racing team. Basically there are 2 watches. There's a time-only watch and there is a chronograph. And both of the watches are based on the Pelagos line of Tudor. There are no spring bars. The case is the classic Pelagos case with the fabric strap. In this case, we have a Velcro strap. And the second watch is a chronograph, a Pelagos chronograph, which I am very, very, very pleasantly surprised of, because this thing is pretty nice. Both of the watches feature a carbon composite case. They also have a bezel and crown, and for the chronograph, the pushers are made out of titanium. The watch feels pretty light. When wearing the watch like this, you don't really feel the weight, but when holding it, it kind of feels like a real watch, because most of the times when you have these composite cases, they feel very plasticky and very gimmicky. They don't really feel like a real watch, and they don't feel like they can take a beating. This is different. They managed to create amazing timepieces for a very, very great affordable price, also keep up very high quality. We have this very cool navy color dial, matching the navy color Velcro strap. Obviously we have this sailing theme going on, therefore you also need the sailing colors, but they've also implemented the classic Red Bull colors with the blue and the red. This is really, really cool. So let's stick for the time only version for a second. We have a 42mm case diameter. We have approximately a thickness of just under 13mm. We have a manufacturer movement from Kenissi with 70 hours of power reserve. Both watches are 200-meter water resistant, obviously. The chronograph is a bit different because both of the watches are based on the Pelagos FXD. This particular chronograph is the first time that within the Pelagos line we have a chronograph, not on the classic Pelagos case, but on the FXD case. In contrast to the Black Bay chronograph, we have a thinner chronograph due to the fact that Tudor decided to borrow the B01 movement from Breitling. The 43mm case and the thickness of 13.6 doesn't really wear that huge. It actually wears very, very nice. The lug to lug is great. I think it's around 50 millimeters, which is a perfect sweet spot for my wrist. You have this cool carbon case matching with the titanium. You have great colors with the navy, the black, and the red. I do like the time only piece. It's a tad too normal for me. If I'd go and pick one of these 2 watches, I'd obviously go for the chronograph. I just think that it is a very special chronograph. It is the first one in the Pelagos line, and it is the first one in the FXD line. And I like the combination of the carbon case matching with the overall color theme. Personally, I'm not the big fan of textile straps. I know a lot of you out there are. It's just not for me. I don't like the Velcro because usually the Velcro, it catches my hair and then it's very uncomfortable. And the one thing I think that Tudor could have done a bit better is the quality of the textile strap. I think it's a bit too thin. I do understand that they didn't want to make a thicker strap, but I think they could have used a different material or just made it a bit more durable in my personal opinion. Other than that, I like the buckle. I like the idea that they've used. I will just have to find a way to put on the different strap. What would have been cool is if Tudor would have used a rubber or caoutchouc strap to put on this watch. I think that would have made this watch even more high-tech, even more performance orientated, and therefore better for everyday use even. Other than that, I'm truly impressed by Tudor for making these watches, truly impressed by this chronograph. I had a lot of fun using it actually. For all of you that know me, I like different watches. I like things that are not usual. The price for the chronograph is just over 5,000 euros. High quality product, high performance product. A short overview, my opinion. That's it. for today. Thank you very much for watching. All the links to the watches will be down below. We will see each other in the next video. So as usual, if you feel like it, put a thumbs up. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.